Hello, Brick Sculptors, and welcome back to Brick Sculpt. This is Chris, and I got something in the mail today. I'll be honest with you, what is in this tube could very easily be the coolest Lego thing I own. Now, this isn't your typical Lego order shape. In fact, it's quite flexible. So much so that my wife already partially opened it, thinking it was for her in the mail and not me. And so, I'll be honest, I did already take a peek at it. So I have seen it, but it was really brief, I promise, and I'll at least pretend to be super excited when I open it. Probably won't have to pretend, because it's so exciting. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Check this out. This is awesome. So this is a Lego mat from Rebrickable, and I saw this on their page and I was messing around there and I was like, I gotta have it. I think it was 35 bucks. I'll link it in the description. It fits my table beautifully. Let me go ahead and zoom out here so you can see this better. Oh my god, this is awesome. It's almost like it's made for my table. It just barely overhangs down here. And it's so wide. I mean, this thing is huge. It's got to be probably 3 feet wide. And you have a building area here, this gray box, and just tons of awesome references all around this. And again, I've only taken a quick peek at this, so I haven't even really had a good chance to look thoroughly through this. So let's go ahead and look at some of the things on here and see what we can find. Up top, first and foremost, we have color references, which is just awesome. And just from a quick look at it, these look pretty accurate. I mean, here we can put like dark red. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This is medium nougat. That's pretty close. Dark tan. Yeah. Sometimes when you print things, you know, they don't look a lot like the actual color. Blue. Yeah, that one's a little dark. Dark green. That one looks good. Regular green. Bright green. Whoops. Olive green wanted to come too. I mean, I don't know. Let me zoom in there. Those are pretty accurate. I think that looks really good. So anyway, in addition to all the colors up top here, and they don't have everything, and of course, no sand red. Number one beef with this, no sand red. But just so many cool references here. You know, right here, you've got a bunch of part numbers. So you can see if you're looking for a 1x1 or 1x2, those are your reference part numbers. 1x1 plate, 1x2 plate, tiles, and then you got 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 16. That's super cool. So that could come in really handy when ordering bricks. Over here, we got, looks like gear ratios. I don't do a lot of this stuff. I'm not a Technic builder, so probably not something I'll use, but it is pretty cool. Over here, this is really awesome. You've got the actual dimensions in millimeters of a Lego brick, a Lego plate. You've got some snot dimensions here for headlight bricks. You've got a little angle finder here, which is awesome. A little compass. Compass, protractor. So you could check angles. That's awesome. Another Technic angle thing. I don't use these pieces too often, but I occasionally use these, so that could be handy to tell you at what angle you're building. This here, this is so cool. If you watch my videos, you know I did a whole video on Pythagorean triples, and the 3, 4, 5, which in Lego turns out to be a 4, 5, 6, is like kind of the lifeblood of Pythagorean triples in the Lego world. I'll link that video here. But look at this. They even list, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I ever bought. They even list your Pythagorean triples here. That's amazing. This is a really cool reference. You can see height, which that can be really handy because often I'll take a bag of Lego and I'll pull out, you know, a big stack and I'll have to sit there and go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, here I can just set it on there and all of a sudden, boom, that's 13 tall. That's cool. Same thing with length. If you don't know how long something is, If you don't know how long something is, you just hold it up to this, and that's 10 long. So cool. What do we got over here? We got a length measurement for Technic here. Look at this. I did an entire video on this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I did an entire video on this, breaking down the differences of snot pieces in building snot in Lego building units. And this just shows tons of examples of how you can make that work. This is so cool. It even shows in a vertical setting how many bricks tall it is. That's awesome. This is just amazing. Up here we got our curves showing what you can nest inside of what. Oh, so cool. So cool. Also showing what a 4x4 round fits in. And on the side here, this is not something I've ever really dabbled in, but they've got different track layouts so you can see how many pieces of track you have. And again, I'm not really a Technic builder, so I don't really know what these are. If you know, let me know down in the comments, because I have no idea what those are. Again, I don't really build with Technic, so it's not really too much surprise I wouldn't know what those are. And down here, this is for Technic cross bars. You can see what length they are by holding them up to there. Super cool. This thing is just unbelievable. This is probably the coolest Lego thing I own. And on top of all that, I have to say, this is super nice quality. It's rubber backed. It's fully stitched on the edges, which I think will also double as giving it a lip so parts won't roll. I do want to do a test on this. One of the biggest problems I have, I use candlesticks quite a bit. And when I put them on my normal bench top, they roll like crazy. So let's see how this does. They still roll a little bit, but not near as bad. So cool. Well, guys, I can't say enough just how absolutely awesome this is. I wasn't totally sure how cool it would be when I bought it, and I am blown away. This is by far, it might be tied for number one with the coolest thing in Lego. I haven't shown that. I'll show that in another video, what I think also might be the coolest thing I own in Lego. But this is amazing. I mean, completely unbelievable. I'll leave in the description where you can buy one of these if you want one. Keep in mind, they are quite large. This is really wide, which is awesome. Gives you a ton of building space, a ton of reference materials. But you do need a pretty large space to work with if you're going to have one of these on the top of your table. But so cool. I couldn't be happier with this item. So thank you so much to Rebrickable. Again, this is not a paid advertisement or anything. This is just something I bought and thought it was cool. So if you guys like it, want to get one too, go get one. Let me know what you think. If you have any comments or suggestions, please let me know below. If you know what these things are here, let me know below. And that's all I got for this one. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.